Alright, I think we're ready for our next contest.
Yeah.
From Mexico City, weighing in at 200 pounds, Spotlight, Mr.
Welcome to the Nosebleed Seats. I'm Chris Lee, returning to the Nosebleed Seats. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Got a couple really good matches lined up for you guys today. You will not be disappointed in tuning in. Joining me, as always, the mad conservative crime fighter. Crime fighter, how are you doing tonight, Lee?
Good. I'd like to apologize for anybody that was freaked out about our last guest color man in the past couple of weeks here on the NBS program.
But that was unfortunate. If you'd open up your budget a little bit, you can get me to come back every so often and do some commentary with you. But you gotta pay me. I don't work for free anymore. We can't just. I can't just take time away all the time.
Well, the commute is pretty far. That's for sure.
I have a very important announcement before we move forward. So I need you guys to be very loud and listen to this. Now look, every month I come out here and I tell Seth that the very important rule that cannot be broken is that I cannot be hit in the face.
Cannot be hit in the face. Everybody knows that about him.
And every month that rule is disobeyed. Every time it is a travesty.
Travesty. Absolute travesty. Why are these people talking? He's not even done talking yet. Disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful.
In order to keep my rules tonight, I got approval from Dr. James Columbus. Dr. James Columbus.
I think that's my signature, actually. It's weird he says that. Totally fair. Totally fair. Totally fair.
Who does he think he is? Cody Rhodes?
I don't know, but somebody didn't tell the ref where the hard cam was. I missed about half of it because he's just standing in the way with his big head.
Spencer Powers hasn't really been in singles action too often of late until now.
What's he got to prove to you? It's Spencer Powers, future NBS Hall of Famer. I mean, he's been there, done it all. You know, let him relax a little bit. He wants to do tag team action. He can do tag team action.
Well, he's been a primarily tag wrestler for the past couple of years. This is just only recently that he decided to get back into singles competition, and
he's giving people like Cecil Cerveza, who he's never wrestled before, an opportunity to wrestle one of the greats in Central Illinois.
And there goes Spencer Powers out to the floor.
Got him right where he wants him. This is Spencer Powers' game. Let him get pumped up. Let him get motivated, and then he'll get him in the end. Because it's Spencer Powers, and Spencer Powers always gets his man.
The question is he where he should be to make a run for any singles gold, being that he's always had, the past couple of years, somebody to tag out to.
But do you think he's where he needs to be, or does he think he needs to be? Because either way it goes, Spencer Powers will get it done. If he wants to make a run for gold, Spencer Powers will make a run for gold. He's allowed to wear the face mask. He said he got a doctor's permission to wear the face mask. Totally legal.
Well, the thing of the matter is, because he is so mouthy, everybody wants to punch him in the face and shut him up, and, well, just like that.
Face mask or not, that had to hurt.
And by the way, the chin is exposed. That mask is only covering his nose and his, I guess his eyes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Obvious, for that. We really appreciate that. It's definitely not covering his chest right now.
Well, he's worried about his face, and he only has his face half covered. And boy, what a tag match that Spencer Powers will be in this weekend at New Midwest November Rain. He, along with Guy Smith, Attitude Inc., will be facing 3 other teams in an elimination match, including 2 guys that really love to punch him in the face, the Hooligans, Southern Bloodlines, and the definition of intense, or just recently renamed, the PS Express, Scott Keys and Perry Winkle.
Cecil Cerveza taking it to Spencer Powers in the corner at this time. People are changing names again on you. I know how much you hate that.
Well, they established the tag team name, and then they, short time later, just changed it to something else out of the blue. No explanation. I like the original name because you can say DFI for short.
Cecil Cerveza taking it to Spencer Powers right now. But like I said before, Spencer Powers, one of the greats in Central Illinois. Got him right where he wants him. Let him get his motivation built up a little bit. Spencer Powers is going to take care of this.
And another 2 count from Cecil Cerveza. Cecil, of course.
The mask only protects his nose and his eyes. You can still punch him in the jaw.
Somebody shut that guy up. God, all he does is Oh, nice. I'll give credit where it's credit due. Cecil Cerveza, good move. Cecil Cerveza not taking anything away from him. One of the most experienced guys in Central Illinois. I can't remember a time in Central Illinois wrestling without Cecil Cerveza. Out of Danville, out of the New Breed camp over there in Danville, they produced some fantastic talent out of that group. Can't take anything away from him. But, once again, you're dealing with Spencer Powers here.
Spencer Powers trying to stall for time.
Take a timeout. He gets like 3 timeouts, doesn't he?
I've never seen a timeout in professional wrestling.
I thought he got like 3 timeouts. And I've been watching wrestling since...
Oh, double shot to the throat.
See? Told you. Got him wrong.
Whip to the ropes. Swing and a miss.
Big right hand. Oh. Right hand and that mask not going to mix well together. Not going to mix well together.
Fireman's carry.
Oh! Drops him on the knee.
Gut buster from Spencer Powers. That's November Rain, November the 17th.
Spencer going to fix the mask. You don't want Cecil to take advantage of an exposed face to make Spencer look not as pretty as he normally is.
Attitude Inc. has held the New Midwest Tag titles for 2 years now. Well, the question is, are they that great of a team? Because
they've held the titles for 2 years. What's the
question? They've also, during that span of time, gone 4 months in between title defenses. Including now, they will be going 4 months without a defense, going into November Rain.
They just want to get warmed up. They want to make sure they're at their best. They're off training, getting ready, studying the Hooligans and studying everybody before they get in the ring.
And I so aptly notice they still maintain a position in the NBS Tag Team 5, even though the only recent match that they've had against any of the other ranked members of the top 5 was against the Hooligans, which they walked out on.
They probably didn't want to embarrass the Hooligans any more than they already are. Do you not realize what's going on here? First off, Spencer Powers and Guy Smith are 2 of the most talented guys in this area.
So
doesn't matter how many times they wrestle, the people in this area in Central Illinois respect Spencer Powers and Guy Smith. Maybe you need to learn a little bit of respect for these guys and their roles in Central Illinois. They can take years off, and they're still going to be put in the top 5 because Central Illinois respects them, and they know what they can do.
Well, I think they're holding themselves back by not taking on the other top tag teams in the area. They certainly wouldn't. You certainly lowers their resume for contending for the NBS Tag Team of the Year.
How's it lower their resume? They're in the top 5.
If they haven't faced the other top tag teams in the area, how should they be ranked among the other top tag teams in the area? How do they rank against the Zero Gravity? How do they rank against the Hooligans? How do they rank against...
Spencer Powers for a near fall, because I know everybody's talking
members
about
only, Dan Lawrence and Shane Hollister. That's another duo.
Spencer Powers just stalking his prey, just waiting for Cecil to come to and get off the ropes.
And there's
Cecil trying to get the crowd behind him.
Besides
getting
that,
more in a crowd with Spencer Powers.
And now he's going to an abdominal stretch. I was going to say, how would Attitude Inc. fare against the up-and-coming teams that are coming up trying to get a spot in the NBS Top 5?
It doesn't matter. Those up-and-coming teams have to earn a match with Attitude Inc. They can't just troll in there and get a match with Attitude Inc., the greatest tag team in Central Illinois history. You have to earn a match. It took the Hooligans how long before they earned a match with Attitude Inc.? How long did it take them?
It was their debut match. It was their debut match in the Midwest.
That's how long it took them. How long were they roaming the cornfields here in Central Illinois?
They've wrestled every other tag team.
They got a match with greatness. And that greatness didn't even decided that it wasn't even worth. It wasn't even worth them even finishing the match. And they just left. I mean, there's no point in embarrassing the Hooligans. The Hooligans obviously were not on their level.
Since when did you become a heel, Mark, Chris?
I'm not. First off, I don't even know the word Mark means. All right, that doesn't even make sense to me. So I don't know if there's a dictionary around here somewhere. If you got a friend named Mark that's around here that I don't know about that came to the show.
Well, here's an illegal abdominal stretch. You can't do it in the ropes.
First off, he can hold this as long as he wants, because I'm pretty sure that referee can't count to 5. So he's gonna hold on to it. I think he just jumped to 7. I'm pretty sure.
That was a 5 count. He should be calling for the bell. He got to 5. The ref got to 5.
You're telling me that referee can count to 5? For Christ's sake.
Just did. Look at this. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, Cecil obviously taking advantage of the spotlight not being on his game tonight. Okay.
Spotlight, I think.
There's a lot of things going on. One, those lights, they're way too bright for the spotlight. He's enough of the spotlight. Those lights are shining down on him. They probably threw him off. There you go.
Oh!
Nice.
And
very good.
Here comes the unsportsmanlike conduct.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. It's pro wrestling.
I think at this point, he probably would have been happier if he got disqualified and not got pinned.
This ain't the NFL. Cecil Cerveza ain't Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. If you want to punch him in the face, you can punch him in the face. That's how it happens. That's how things happen.
Well, Spencer Powers.
Look, Spencer Powers walking out. Cecil Cerveza laid out in the middle of the ring. Spencer Powers winner. Your winner. Your winner, Spencer Powers, by knockout.
And sore loser. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. Spin it however I want to spin.
Go to break.
Spencer Powers.
I want to go to break. I'm
sore loser.
I'm going to go to break right now. Send it to break.
For all the latest information on this weekend's wrestling events, be sure to visit the St. Louis wrestling community at stlwrestling.livejournal.com.
Why don't you just put that across the bottom of the screen?
What do you think is scrolling across the bottom of the screen?
All right. I thought we were going to break.
We are.
All right, let's go to break.
Catch the Nosebleed Seats TV on demand anytime. Just go to stlwc.blip.tv, select your episode, watch and enjoy the show. The NBS TV on stlwc.blip.tv.
Alright, we're back from break. And in the ring, possible future NBS Hall of Famer.
Possible future NBS Hall of Famer.
Yes, we have not selected.
I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that both of these individuals will be in. Tom Arson already.
Tom Arson's already in there.
Hey. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I don't need this crap. Alright. If you want to spew lies, you go host a show on Fox News or something.
It's a lie that's Tom Arson's in the Hall of Fame.
He is in the Hall of Fame.
Well, what's the lie? I
said he was in the Hall of Fame.
Well, what's the lie?
You were making stuff up. You were getting ready to cut you off so that people didn't have to listen to you.
Bloody Harker Dirge, a possible future inductee into the Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I'm pretty sure Harker Dirge will make it into the NBS Hall of Fame one day.
Do you think it'll be for 2013?
I'm not predicting a year here. I'm just saying he'll.
But that's the next upcoming NBS Awards is March of 2013.
Really? I thought you were going to skip right to 2014. I thought you'd go from 12 to 14. I thought you would just skip right over 13. Because it's such an unlucky number. 16. Because it's such an unlucky number.
It's also Halloween.
First off, Harker needs to back up a little bit and give Tom Arson
He's in his corner.
space.
It's Halloween season.
I can tell by just watching these guys circle each other in the ring, Tom Arson is already in Harker Dirge's head and is already going to take over this match.
While Tom Arson has a tall bill to fill this weekend, he is going to be in a triple threat cage match at Lanphier High School.
Oh, they trade right hands.
November Rain, Lanphier High School, November the 17th, steel cage match, Tom Arson, the disputed heavyweight champion of New Midwest. No, it's disputed.
Wait a minute. By whose definition? Yours or Sage? Sage is Sage.
I thought it was McIntyre.
Is Sage in control of that place now, or is
McIntyre made the ruling? McIntyre made the ruling.
I thought they flipped a coin and decided who was going to take over control.
Well, Tom Arson entered a ladder match that he was not signed contractually to. Between Ryan Phoenix and Tyler Pregel, he ran up the ladder, ripped the belt down, literally ripped the belt down.
In half.
Yeah, in half. And proclaimed himself the champ, and now anybody, if there's ever a ladder match in New Midwest Wrestling again, just about anybody in the locker room, or the audience for that matter, could come charging at the ring anytime, run up the ladder, pull the belt down, and claim to be champ.
So
and it doesn't matter. Yes.
I can do it?
Yes.
So, like, if I'm there, I can just run up the ladder, climb the ropes, or climb.
You could sneak into the ring, run up the ladder, take the belt down, and claim that you're the New Midwest
I don't know if
Heavyweight
I can do
Champion.
too much sneaking. I weigh 260
Hold on a minute.
pounds. That's true.
Really?
It's true. He's not lying.
Well, Tom Arson apparently is not fully aware of.
Hey, Arson! You obviously don't know
Shut that guy
who
up.
he is.
Well, what's going on? Arson's in the ring, and now Harker Dirge is out on the outside. Is he looking for like a blood vial or something? He's not going to bite anybody, is he? It's dangerous. Is he taking him to the woodshed?
Yes, once he takes him to the woodshed, Tom Arson is going to be asking, "Who's your daddy?" Because Tom Arson claims he's the father of all Central Illinois wrestling.
That scares me. He is. Name somebody more influential in Central Illinois wrestling than Tom Arson. One person. Name one person.
Bloody Harker Dirge.
Wait, I'm sorry, did Bloody Harker Dirge create Central Illinois wrestling? Did he bring Central Illinois wrestling to Central Illinois?
I don't know.
No, he didn't. Nope. Nope.
Well, we will be showing an interview with Bloody Harker Dirge in the upcoming weeks, and you can hear it from the man himself on his influence on the Central Illinois wrestling scene as part of the 10 most influential people in Central Illinois wrestling. I did not mention who's going to be Tom Arson's opponents in that cage match. It's going to be Tyler Pregel and Dan Mann in a triple threat cage match, so the title dispute will get resolved once and for all as Bloody Harker Dirge is roping that doggy. Yes, why would you wear a tie?
Did you just say rope that doggy? Have you been waiting to use that phrase?
I have. No.
You have. I can tell when you said it. You've been practicing that phrase.
I have not been practicing that phrase. I just... Why would anybody wear a tie during a match? because
it's Tom Arson. He can do whatever he wants.
And Harker is making him pay for that. He's dragging him around the ring.
He's using the tie as an illegal object is what he's doing, and that's not what the tie is for. The tie is to make Tom Arson look professional and mature like he is. And this Harker with his flames on his, what is he, a 1960 like power car or something? He put fire down the side of it, make it go like he talks.
From the flames of hell, Harker Dirge has risen.
Yeah, okay. I do. From the flames of hell, look how white he is. You'd think he'd have a little bit of red.
Well, he's a ghoul. I mean, he's risen from the dead.
Right. He's a goon, alright. Yeah, you're
ghoul.
right. He's a goon.
Ghoul.
You said goon.
Ghoul.
You said goon.
G-H-O-U-L. That's how you spell it. I want to make mention of the other major wrestling event happening this weekend.
Big league job.
Harker Dirge will be over at United Wrestling Coalition as part of the Natural Selection event in Georgetown, Illinois. Also on the 17th, Survivor Series matches are on the card.
Who brought the dog? There you go. Arson getting right back in this thing. And notice Arson doesn't have to do it holding his tie or cheating. All he has to do is big right hand knocks him right down. One big right hand.
Well, Tom Arson seems to be favoring his head a bit after being dragged around the ring by the tie and slugged in the head repeatedly.
You know how much intelligence is in that head of his? You know how much
may think he's the smartest guy in the room.
The professional wrestling world and life in general is in that head of Tom Arson. Look at that. Big clothesline. And perfectly executed also, by the way. The form on that clothesline was amazing. He should teach that to other people.
Well, the breadth of knowledge in that ring at this point is far and beyond a lot of other matchups that I've seen over the years.
I totally agree. That was completely worded wrong, but I totally agree with what your point was trying to make.
Harker Dirge, an 18-year veteran.
Big shots at
Arson, at least 10, 12 years, although he's had a few breaks.
I'm pretty sure Tom Arson was in grade school when Harker started wrestling. Or when he crawled out of the depths of hell.
You would be right.
And Arson's older, so that's saying a lot.
Well, Arson raked Harker in the eyes yet again, but there's a reversal of that whip and a clothesline in the corner, and here comes the Bulldog!
I tell you what, there's no doubt Harker knows exactly where he's at in that ring when he needs to.
And a 2 count.
See that experience? With all that experience, Harker's still going to bark at the referee for no reason at all, and Tom Arson right back on top of things. That's experience. That's why he's #1.
We are here at Pinfall Wrestling Association. This is the Springfield JC Center in Springfield, Illinois. The next event for Pinfall Wrestling Association will be sometime in December. I don't have an exact date, but it will be at the Ball Chatham School. There will be an update coming close to the end of the month.
I can't wait to see what makeup the referee wears at that event.
Well, this event is Halloween, and of course there was a costume contest earlier in the night, and Billy Reno, your referee, is face painted like a juggalo.
I guess I shouldn't complain about Billy Reno. He's at least refereeing. So that's
well, he does not wrestle anymore if that's what you're worried about.
That's a positive coming out of this whole thing. So I'll give him a pass on his ridiculous makeup because he's not actually wrestling. Big right hand from Harker, another right. This is not gonna look good. Arson.
He's trying to go for a pile driver, but back body drop.
#1 and Tom Arson. 1, 2, 3. And Billy Reno.
That was a 2 count.
Billy Reno can't even count. That's why he doesn't wrestle anymore, because he could hardly count to begin with. They asked him once, "Hey Billy, count how many ropes are on the ring." and he got to like one. He could one, and he had no idea what else was going on.
Well, he counted
So
5 in
here,
the previous match and
like,
didn't call for the disqualification.
Harker gave him the referee shirt and said, "Hey, come out and referee my match."
Well, this is actually Harker's debut for PWA, but came out in a
It's not making a very good first impression because, as far as I'm concerned, by my scorecard, and I've been keeping track of everything that's been going on in this match, Tom Arson is way ahead in this match and dominating Harker Dirge.
And
did he bite him? I think
yes, that's exactly what he did.
He ridiculous. That's exactly what
bit him in the arm.
He just, the little bit of points that he's gained in this match, I just took away.
Well, he's a ghoul.
Oh!
He does have a bit of a taste for blood, although he says it tastes like sucking on a penny.
Yeah, okay.
You'll be hearing that in our top NBS or top 10 most influential.
Is it abdominal stretch night or something? Nobody told me. Look at that experience. That comes from years of experience with Spencer Powers being able to reverse that like that. You're not gonna do an abdominal stretch on a New Midwest alumni and think that you can just randomly do it. That New Midwest alumni, they know how to reverse that. Especially being such good friends with Spencer Powers. Oh, big boot! That's what I'm talking about. Did you see the form of that boot? Did you see the if I was on ESPN, I could do a little pencil thing on the thing. We don't have that kind of technology.
Tom Arson is 6'5", so he can get that leg way up in the air.
How tall is Bloody Harker? Is like 5'3", 5'2", something like that?
No, 6 feet at least. I do want to thank the Mystic Order of Active Vigilance 5706 for stepping up to interview Bloody Harker Dirge. That will be shown sometime in December here on the NBS TV.
And he's a good guy. He always takes one for the team. Always takes one for the team.
Russian leg sweep from Tom Arson.
See, that's what I'm talking about with Tom Arson. Tom Arson doesn't just learn American moves. He's all over the globe, training and learning all kinds of countries' moves.
Well, you just missed that leg drop, and now Harker Dirge.
That was a real American move. That leg drop was a real American
Jawbreaker. Jawbreaker, and Harker Dirge has an opening, fires a few shots, and a side elbow.
I think that was a flying back elbow. That's okay.
So, you want to make a prediction? Will Tom Arson win the triple threat cage match, or will it be Dan the Man or Tyler Pregel?
Well, you haven't told me the rules of the cage match yet. Is it a dodgeball cage match?
It's anything goes. So
is it a dodgeball
first to
match?
get a pin or first to escape the cage?
I think they should do it in dodgeball rules because Tom Arson is a speed demon. I've seen this guy throw baseballs. I've seen him run track. He is the entire athlete specimen.
Well, they did. The New Midwest roster definitely played a lot of dodgeball in between training sessions.
Who else can run up a ladder in milliseconds?
Look at this.
And grab a belt and snatch the belt out of it and rip it in half. The power of Tom Arson.
It looked like Harker Dirge was putting something on his thumb.
It's because he's got to cheat. I already told you that. I told you that earlier. You weren't listening.
And Tom Arson is stalling on the outside, taking a breather.
Who's that? Is that Guy Smith? What's he doing?
Apparently Guy Smith wants to see a finish to this match, not some lame old count out like he does. Oh, there's a shot to the throat with that thumb, and it's over!
What happened? The referee needs to look at... Oh, he's holding the thumb! See, I told you, you can't trust anybody that dresses and banks their face like ICP, especially Billy. I don't even know what a wrestling boot looks like. It's ridiculous. Look at the thumb! Look at the thumb! He's got something on his thumb. It's right there. Pro wrestling needs instant replay. Why haven't we got instant replay yet?
I don't know, but we
are absolute idiots. Nobody.
We're out of time. We're out of time. We will see you next week on the NBS.